With real therapy. Um, Today's video is just about my boat actually. I actually don't think I've shown anybody what has been done to this boat. She's actually a Clarkson. She's 7.1 meters long and 3 meters wide. This boat was actually brought from Maritime in Sydney. So this was a rescue boat, maritime boat. As you can see down the bottom, it's still got the anti-foul when it was parked up at Sydney Harbour. Doing all the rescues and things like that. The guy that I got it off, he purchased it many years ago, and then he had it, and I got it off him. But yeah, she's the next marine New South Wales maritime rescue boat. So I'll give you a little bit of a run what's been going down with her. So I had a couple of things done to her when I got it. I had the ladder put on. I had this custom burley bucket installed, fully welded up. I've done the squid lights and the pumps for the deck wash. I've had extended this out away from the pod. You can see the burley. I just cut the hole out there, had the boys cut that out. It works actually pretty good. She sits in the water like really good. Doesn't wobble around like my last boat used to. I've got like that's for the fuel. That's just a bilge pump hole there. I'll go up the top and show you what's going on at the top. Let's climb up. I had all these installed too, these things here. They're actually really good because in the summer you can't walk up here, it's just too hot. It burns your feet. So up the front of the boat, I had a Tough Dog winch installed from the USA. This thing is absolutely amazing. Doesn't muck around, rips anchor up. It's quick and it's really good. It hasn't let me down yet. It's perfect. Same as up here. Plenty of room up here. You can stand around, as you can see. This was really hot in the summer. You couldn't stand up here and flick or anything like that, so it's really bad. I had a wiper installed. Never had one. Up the top here I've got like a spotlight, horn, my anchor light, my radio, my CB, my other CB, and two solar panels here at 200 watts each. I did have I had these had these installed as well, but never had these. This is the grip on when you're trying to climb up the side to go to the front. It's pretty dangerous, you can fall in. Let's climb in. I'll show you inside the boat. Let's go. So same thing in here. Like I've got like the storage here, storage there. I've got my esky built in. At the back, I've got a kill tank. It just drains out the blood there, and I can bring in water from over here, fresh water. I have my live bait tank here. Up the front, I've got my radio. I don't know if you can see the radio here. I have the iTech World charger systems. You can see there, perfect. It's sitting at 13.6. 13.6. I actually got rid of the batteries for this boat originally. It had two batteries, which are under here. Straight under here, I have two batteries. They were the Jelly Marine batteries. I found that they were just going flat, so I replaced them with actual solar panel batteries. I've got one battery there, and I've also got another battery underneath this hatch here. It's under there, and that runs all my lights. So now I've never had any issues with the batteries going flat whatsoever. I can change it over from over there to 1 to 2 batteries, which I normally have it on the one battery when I'm out just fishing at night. So the batteries are just isolated, so that if I get it in the morning, I can just kick it over to the next one and the engine will start without an issue. I've got just a pure shine over here if you ever want to put any 240 hour power just for any reason. Why not? Over here, do a lot of fishing with the kids, so they like to come out and they get bored. So I've got a 12 volt TV installed over here. That's very essential, guys. Like, make sure you get that in your boat. If something goes wrong, all you do is push the button and they know exactly where you are. So get that registered in your name. I've got it registered in my name. the boat, they know the boat, they know everything about it, so that's very handy. In here we have the cab. I do a lot of sleepovers in here. Put all this stuff on the roof as well, like all the installation up here to keep it cool in here. That's my rods. I've made all the bedding myself. I had all the wires redone professionally over here. Looks like a bird's nest, but it's actually pretty tidy. Under there I have one tank here, one tank there. It's 80 litres here and it's 80 litres there. It's been really, really good to me. No problems at all. I've got a downlight here, downlight over here, speakers and speakers. I've got a fan here, which is really good because the windows, they do open, but sometimes just need a bit more airflow come through. I have this here just to plot stuff and save stuff in. I have this one here just to run my where I'm tracking to, and then this one over here, that's only for the deep for the fish, so I can find out where they are. What have we got on the dash here? So on the dash here we have the Yamaha, we have the tacos, we have all the things here, all the way down. I've got like a safety switch here. This also has the Sea Star hydraulic steering. Yeah, you could say that's what it is, hydraulic steering. Mate, that works amazing. It turns easy. What else we got here? We've got the seats going on here. I've got all the storage. I've got all down here. I've got all my cookers in here as well. I've got a lot of water on board. Got my buoys. I like to have these. I like to have two radios. So normally I have one on just so I can hear what's going on outside with the buoys, and then the other one's just like pretty much on maritime, so I'm always hearing what is going on with the weather, which is super important. You don't want to be caught out there in that ugly weather I had before, and it's nasty. I've got the fire extinguishers here, which is essential. I've got a couple of them. There's another one over here. Over here, the winter gets cold, and this here has been like perfect. It's my little diesel heater. I've run it up through here, and I've plumbed it in, and I'll just use this here, and I bring it around, and I just leave it in there into the cab, and it warms up the cab. It's absolutely cracker. So I retrimmed all this, I retrimmed all that, I retrimmed all the ceiling. I've got two spotlights at the back. Let's see if we can see any lights working. Put the light on. You got the lights in there now. I've got like LED lights. Everything is LED. Try to run as less power as possible, which is, you know, good for where's the lightings? So there's my lighting that just turned on. You can see I've put LEDs all the way around. LED all the way around, and that one's not working. What's happened to it? But anyway, I'll have to sort that one out. Something happened to it. In here is the storage. Got all my bits and pieces in there. Got a light in there, and light goes all the way around. And then obviously at the top I've got a couple of little spots where I could put my rods here. I've got 4 rods here, a couple here, and more on the roof. I had these installed. I had a couple of people come out to try and do this for me, and they wanted an arm and a leg, so I ended up just finding some old stuff from back of a ute, the sliders, and I ended up cut the perspex, put that in there, and it opens it up perfect. It was just, you need to look outside, so I found out heaps better like that, so it works well on both sides. We did that. I had this canopy made, so when I'm parked up, I could cover the boat and nothing comes in here. You can see it's nice and clean. That's how I like to keep it. What else is there? That's my drain plugs here. Down here I've got where my oil goes. You can see the level. I've also got the fuel filter in and a hose to clean the boat when I'm done at the boat ramp. This is where I keep all my stuff in the gunnel. Cat food for my burley. You can see just how wide that is by looking at my arm. She's pretty wide. It's good to stand on. Up here we've got the chopping board, and I've got the rocket launchers parked up here. I've also got my outer riggers here, so I can put them on when I go out to chase marlin or whatever is out there. I can chuck on the outer riggers. Alright, let's go to the donk. But the donk at the back is the Yami. When it was in Sydney, she had a 250 horsepower Honda, but God knows how many hours it would have had on it. Look, I've gone with the two-stroke 200. I've gone out wide, and it's maintenance free almost, man. It's been beautiful. Never had a dramas with it. Goes in, it brings me back. Less maintenance, I say. I also had these installed as well. These rails here. Down there is where my water gets sucked up for the tank inside. I've got these little lights that are parked up at the back here. When I got my rods up here at night, they actually light up all the little knobs on the little through holes on the rods. You can see all the way, so it's really good. It's been wrapped all the way. The boat's been wrapped. Got my things down there, my sounders. Yeah, so that's real therapy. That's my boat, and it's been safe, and I'm happy with it so far. Had it for 2 years. Yeah, it's a little dirty. Like to get out. It's just been a bit crappy with the weather, but we're gonna get out there. It's a tow rig. But yeah, guys, hope you like the video that I'm gonna post up today. Just a quick one, just to show you about the boat. I don't think I've actually shown anyone, so, but yeah, keep it real. Catch us on the water. Be safe.